Then let's look at, this one. Wherever you simplifying, Jesus Christ. That see that there. Then we have tan 210 sin 4 sin 240 sin 170 cos 100 sin 225 cos 105. You can see that we have to reduce almost everything here. So then we're gonna do this, right? So we have tan 205. Okay, let me write our Cartesian plane here. So you must always write your Cartesian plane so that your work must be easy, right? Now we have 0, I have 90, I have 180, I have 270, I have 360, and you know here is what 360 minus theta. Here is 90 minus theta. Here is 360 plus theta, then 180 minus theta, 90 plus theta, and then 180 minus theta. Alright, that is our Cartesian plane. Let me change the color with it. Alright, so now we have tan 210 degrees. So that 210 degrees, we can see that this angle is between 0 and 360. Okay. So now we have to go and look where does your 250 lie. So when you see that this is 90 to 180, 180 to 270. So it means that our 210 lies between what? The third quadrant, from 180 to 270. That means that we have what? 210 on your third quadrant. So now we're going to reduce it. Then we're going to say 210 minus 180. That will give you what? 30. So meaning that we have what? 180. Then you're going to say tan 180 plus, if I'm not mistaken, plus, this is supposed to be plus. Okay, so you're going to be 180 plus 30. And then we see sin 240. Sin 240, you can see that it is between 0 to 360. Then your sin 20 also lies between third quadrant, between 180 and 270, which is your third quadrant. Then you're going to reduce it by saying what? By saying sine of 180 degrees. Now we have 240. Then you're going to say 240 minus 180. I believe that you're getting 60. And then you will say 180 plus 60 degrees. And also let's go back. If we say 180 plus 30, it will give you 210. And if we say 180 plus 60, it will give you 240. Then we have sine 170. So where does sine 70 lie? So from here, we know it's from 180 to then here is what 179. I get to go to your 90. So that means that 170 lies on our second quadrant. Okay, sure. Second what? Quadrant. So this one we're gonna say 180 minus 70, then you're getting 10, right? Then that means that you're gonna have sine of 180, and remember that here is minus, and then minus what? 10. And when you say 180 minus 10, you get 170. Then you have cos 100. So where your angular at 100 does lie? So we have 90 to 170 on the second quadrant. That will be your 100 there. But now, if we say 180 minus 100, how much are you getting? Let's see something. If we say 180 minus 100, you are getting 80. Yes, you're getting 80. But if you say also here you get what? 8. Let me write it here. So 180 minus 100, you get what? 8. Then you can see 80, and that means that this corresponding 90 you can easily like reduce it to be what? 90 plus, or we say 90 minus 10, so that you can give what? 8. And then you're going to say what? Cos. Now does it mean that we move from where? And we're dealing this cos 200 now is in where? Is in the first quadrant. So in 90 minus 10. 10. Then sin 2225 lies between where? Between your third quadrant, and therefore you know the drill, the inner sine of 180. So 225 minus 180, you get 45. Then you see 180 plus 45, so that you can get what? 225. Then we have cos 135. Right, so where does your 135 lie? On your second quadrant. So we can simply say cos of 135, 180 minus 135, then you get 40, and then that means that we have what? 180 what minus what? I said what? 45. Yes, take off. Right, then you reduce it. So when you say tan 180 plus 30 degrees, that means that commenting 80 plus, that means that all students take care. Tan is positive that side, and then your tan is positive. Okay, so that means you're going to have what? Tan 30, and then if you have sine 180 plus 60, when you reduce it, sine 180 plus 60 is on your third quadrant. That means that our sine is what? Is negative. So we have a sine what? Sine 60. Then if we have sine 180 minus 10, 180 minus 10 is on the second quadrant. That means that our sine is positive. Then we have what? Sine 10 degrees. Then now remember cos 90 minus 10 gave us 8, right? So we have what? Sine 10. Change the name, but remember, if we're gonna say cos 90 plus theta, you get what? Negative. You get negative sine theta. Let me write it. If we have cos, I think I explained it to you. Right, anyway, if you have sine 180 plus 45, 180 plus 45 is on your third quadrant, then you're only sine of 45. Then cos 180 minus 45 is on the second quadrant, and then your cos becomes negative, because second quadrant only sine is what? Negative. So you can have what? Negative what? Negative cos of 45. And can I go back to sine 180 plus 45? Ne? We have sine 180 plus 45. Where is tan? This sign must be what? Positive. I think I'm too fast. And then positive. Then from now we can see that this sin 10 will cancel each other. And then cos 30 is your special angle. Then we now square root of 3 2, 3, and then here we had negative, right? Negative, and then sin 60 is so special angle on square root of 3 over 2. Then sin 10 is out because of this sin 10 on that side. And then we have what? Negative sin 45. Then we have so you can see that negative times negative will be positive. Then sin 45 will be square root of 2 over 2 cos 45 root of 2 over 2. Then you get how much? Punching the calculator, you get what? -1.